Hey friends, it's Danny, Triple H Farms. As you can tell, we're not in the garden today. We're not even outside. Sitting here at our kitchen table. Here it is about 8:30 at night. And we've got some cover crops that we're needing to plant. But it's November the 3rd here in Northeast Oklahoma. And this last weekend was the dreaded fall back or time change here, which means our clocks roll back an hour and it gets dark an hour earlier every evening. So I didn't get home in time today while it's still daylight to be able to shoot a video out in the garden. But yesterday I prepared a spot about 1,000 square foot. It's about a 30 by 35 plot, and wanting to get a cover crop started in there. We got a really good window of great weather coming up this next week. It's going to be in the 70s during the daytime. Nice sunshine. We got some good moisture last week. Got about 4 or 5 inches of rain, so the soil's ready. However, I usually order a cool season cover crop mix from a supplier like Green Cover Seed out of Bladen, Nebraska. But I didn't get that done this year. Really, I didn't think I was going to have time to plant a cover crop. So had an opportunity yesterday to get out in the garden and do a little bit of work. We got that spot ready, which is just a small portion of our garden, but at least I'll get something in it. This is a portion of the garden that did not have a cover crop planted in it last winter. So that'll be good to get something going in there. So I thought I'd make this video just to show you what I'm doing. Since I didn't buy a pre-mixed cover crop, we're just going to use some of the ingredients, I guess you will, that I already have, just some leftover seeds over the last couple of years. So I found a couple of Haas products. I've got some harvest chickpeas. There's probably about a quarter of a cup in here, not a lot. I've got almost a full pound of iron clay peas. Then I also had a few Austrian winter peas, probably a cup full. I poured those into that bag as well. So a couple of different varieties of peas. I've got about a pound of rapeseed, which will go a long ways because this seed is teeny tiny. Then I've got some purple top turnips that I found in the cabinet. Probably won't add but about half of these. That's a lot of turnip seed, but we'll put a good cupful in there. And then I had a small bag that's got a tablespoon or so of daikon radishes. For those of you who know, daikon radishes, a radish that produces a long radish root, and it's known for penetrating the soil, going deep, helps to break up that hard pan, and really helps with aeration in the soil. Don't have a lot of those, but I'm gonna go ahead and toss those in. And then to kind of serve as a filler, I didn't have any cereal rye. I like to use cereal rye, but didn't have any of that. So hit my good friend up that I help farm a lot with, and they're getting ready to plant their winter wheat crop for grain production, and they just got in a truckload of seed this week. So I hit him up. I said, hey, can I get a gallon or so of your wheat seed? So that's what I've got here. This is a hard red winter wheat. I'm just going to mix this in. All I'm going to do is mix all this seed together, kind of create a little melody of seeds, and stick it in this bucket, stir it up real good. I'm just going to hand broadcast it over this spot. I do have a seeder, hand seeder, but I think with the inconsistency of size on the seeds, I'm afraid if I use that seeder, I'll get way too much of one or the other out, but in one spot. So we're just going to mix this all up. I'm going to actually go out and spread this in the garden, probably with the aid of the headlamp, and just because we really want to get this in the ground, because as I said earlier, we got a really good window of good weather coming up, and I'd love to get a good stand on this cover crop in the next week or 10 days, because it's already November 3rd, so it could freeze anytime, and we could have a cold snap in the next week or two. So anyway, just a short video to tell you what we're doing with our cover crop. Sorry I didn't get to show you actually planting it, but we'll do a follow-up video in a week or 10 days, and hopefully show you a good germination rate on some cover crop. So we appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, please. We're real close to, I think, 300 subscribers, so I guess that's our next milestone. and we'd love it if you'd subscribe. Be sure to like this video, and as always, we encourage you to get dirty and grow some food.